This is back to 99, back with another video. I'm here to break this down. This little rant that I did. The footage in the background is just some random gameplay of me. I was trying to get my hotspots, and the computer was being super non-consensual and aggressive with me, if you know what I mean. But like most people leading up to the release of the game, I had saw like the marketing materials, and they said there was 9,000 animations, and I was like, "Cap, why you lying?" I even I think on the 2K page or something I posted, I was like, "Hey guys, could you guys just put together like a super cut video of all 9,000 animations? I'd like to see all 9,000 so I could recognize it. They didn't do that. So after being a little skeptical, I played the game about a week now, and I do believe there are 9,000 new animations, but all 9,000 of those motherfuckers occur before you're able to take your jump shot. I catch the ball no matter what triple threat style I'm on. I'll catch the ball. I'll do a shimmy. Motherfucking around the world. Everything before I get into my timing, and then when they do allow me into my timing, it's giving the computer defense enough time to be in my spatial area to cause me to pull my shot up slow or do anything to make me miss is what I'm saying. So there are 9,000 animations. They're just buried in the triple threat style. So that's good on 2K. They weren't lying about that. Right now, I guess I want to say that I think going back to last year, once they introduced like these overpowered layups, and it's cool. I like the layups. It's cool, whatever. But the contest system is wild because it's like a person will start like they said they took out. I forgot what it was called. The one that lets you take off, limitless takeoff, I guess, whatever. They say they took that out of the game, but it's still in the game. They'll let a person do a float animation or some weird layup animation from the 3 point line, and they'll get past their man. It could be another guard there, and then even the center will be at the key, and none of that impacts their contest or makes them miss the shot actually. But if you're a perimeter player and you try to shoot the ball and you're just tracking one guard, his hand in your face, whatever, you fall over. His proximity can cause your shot to go slower. It can cause it to go faster. All these things can happen when it's just you versus one person, as opposed to in the paint there's three people down there, right? So I can get it to a certain extent. It's like in real life, it's easier to make a layup than it is to shoot. But nah, I mean this is a video game, and I'm like, hell no. He should have to midair. The player should have to adjust more than they're doing to go up on three people in this scenario where everyone knew it was coming from a mile away. The guy that was guarding him, all right, that was his bad. But then the second guy, I'm like, in real life, it's like you didn't know I was gonna be standing here. And then the third guy makes it even crazier. But try to shoot a three in this game. See what happens. So shooting right now is insane in this game. Um, I've been embarrassing myself since early tip off money. I've been wide open. I trained I shoot with the meter off. I've trained my eyes like a fucking scout sniper, bro. I know where my release point is. I know where the basket is. I know where the ball is. Shoot it. Clank. Fuck. It turns out maybe this whole time I was badge mate, Maybe it wasn't me, you know? I do I expressed some concern when I first saw the little badge chart for 2K25. I was like, bro, I need more than four badges, especially since I'm gonna be taller than 6'5", So there's five badges, five shooting badges, but if you're tall, you only get four. And I need more than four badges. I need more than four badges so I can fight the RNG. I need more than four badges so I can fight the latency. I need more than four badges so I can fight the fucking input responsiveness of my goddamn control. I needed every badge I had last year. I need that shit back in the game because I can't shoot this year, right? So we have this sort of meta that's forming where people that can't shoot, oh man, they out there, they thinking they king shit right now. I'm getting messages. I finally opened up my little inbox to the toxic community. I normally had it closed, but I was like, fuck it, I'm out here in these streets, proverbially. So I opened it up. I've been getting all kinds of messages. Ah, buddy, you're not that guy. I get me getting the most disrespectful shit is the prayer hands emojis. I'm like, don't bring God into this shit, nigga. Don't do that. Then the other part is you got inside bigs thinking, because to me, an inside big is a fucking liability. And I had one game where my team, we went like, I don't know, I'm making up a number. I don't know. It was like we went like 6 of 30 from three. And it was still a close game. And had any of those threes fallen, right, from myself or from my teammates or whatever, the inside big, he would know the error of his ways. As an inside big, the contest system around the rim is like, I don't know. Let's say non-existent. They just let them flick it up, whatever. But I'm like, that's great. I love every possession that they come down and settle for two. I love that shit because it means on the other end we're going to shoot a three, or I'm going to shoot a three, or somebody's going to shoot a three. But if you notice that there's the centers down there just flicking up twos, you can't keep coming back down the court looking for a two and then missing a two or missing a three. You shoot yourself out of the game because the center, the inside center, he's going to be automatic from just standing at the bucket. But if everyone could shoot and people can't shoot, I can't shoot, he would be exposed as a liability because we're just going to outpace you. So I've been out there just trying to get my shit. This is the longest it's ever taken me to try to get hot spots, nigga, and I can't even get them. It's incredible. Speaking of that, when you go to when you go to the lethal shooter, you can't really get three hot zones right now. I've tried it, like I went down from, because I shoot on high risk. I went down from high risk to low, whatever the other things are, and I went to lethal shooter. I still couldn't make it because I think that there's something wrong with the proximity sensor, because just standing next to lethal shooter, it makes me do some crazy ass animations, like falling over, doing weird shit. I was like, bro, like sometimes I tried to like scoot in front of him just to get him in my blinders or whatever, and it was still retarded. I don't think that they need to program that better, or we need to alternate being in the space or whatever, because right now it's like you can't even do it. So I just had to close app or whatever, and then just go for the two. But it's like you can't shoot next to him because he makes you miss for some whatever programming reason is happening right now. Then I wanted to say, like, on the terms of people messaging me, I'm like, bro, this is not a skill gap, man. You know, um, I shoot on high risk, high reward, and what I to my understanding, they said that they took volume shooter out, they took comeback kid out, blah 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 blah, hell of these badges out that would help you shoot, just over time. Just like if you was just missing, nigga, you might get the sixth one. But what I'm saying is that should not be in the game. And on top of that, if I play on high risk reward, if I'm missing, that shouldn't mean that I just don't know my jump shot. So I'm missing, I'm clearly missing. I'm missing when it counts. I'm missing when we're in striking distance. I'm missing when we could take the lead. But when the game is pretty much over and none of the points count or do anything, I'm greening. It goes in, right? So I'm like, no, I should just miss the whole time because I'm timing the shit the exact same way every time. And the game is telling me no. And then without volume shooter being in the game, why do I get one of them? Why was I 1 for 9 when the game counted, and then when it was all over towards the end, I shoot a shot. It could be contested, it could be open, and I end the game 2 for 10. And it's like, what is that about? Is it some embarrassment ritual? I don't know. Another thing that I wanted to talk about was, I think that the rebounding is fine, I think I'm trying to say that the rebounding is a little more fair. Like in previous years, you could have a high three and you can miss your shot, but the game would bend over backwards to give a person with high rebounding the rebound. They would literally twerk your character and your whole team out of position to let them get the rebound. You will look at the ball on the ground right in front of you, and in 2K you can't jump on it. There's not like They need a fucking Madden mechanic so you can dive on the ball, but they'll just make you look at it, let it go out of bounds, let the other team get it because they're saying you don't have rebounding, and that's not how rebounding works. It's about time, positioning, spatial awareness, all kinds of things other than the fact that Dennis Rodman is a great rebounder. Sure. In this game, they will literally let a person jump all the way from behind you to grab the rebound over your head, and that does not happen all the time in real life. You know, I've seen Joel Embiid play in a couple fucking finals. I saw him play in the Olympics. He doesn't just stand behind the person that's boxing out and just yank the ball from over their head. No, you got to get in position, right? It's not so. That part of the game is false. Another part of the game that's false that pisses me off is the fact that I can contest the person at the basket. And since I've been playing 2K since like 2K18, whatever, when I first got back into it, you can contest the shooter at the rim. The game will make you not move or not do anything, and they'll get the ball, and then they can go up again and dunk on you. And I'm like, why is the game making it seem like I'm surprised that he missed? I fucking made him miss. He should be surprised because he should be going through, natural movement, thinking that the ball was going to go in because he didn't know how hard my contest was going to be. You know, and yes, you can't just always give the defender the ball, but you can't just always give the offensive player the ball either and penalize me for playing good defense in that moment. It's like I should have just let him shoot it.